Brooklyn Independent Television.
Marty Markowitz just kicked off his third term as Brooklyn's borough boss by delivering the annual State of the Borough address. Brian Vines was there and brought back this report.
I will faithfully discharge the duties.
And I will faithfully discharge the duties of the Republic of Brooklyn.
Of the...
It's official. Brooklyn's nudge-in-chief will occupy the corner office in Borough Hall for 4 more years. And if you think nudge-in-chief is a tad disrespectful when referring to Brooklyn's highest-ranking elected official, you should hear what the papers are saying.
Last spring, the Daily News called borough presidents useless wastes and blood-sucking leeches. Oh, such beautiful language. They called me a knucklehead and a moron, so articulate. Well, I say, forget about it. Brooklynites know better. Brooklynites know that if you scrap borough presidents, you lose the borough's voice.
And Marty is the voice the borough chose this November, when voters swept Markowitz back into office with 86% of the vote. And if the newly re-minted borough prez gets his way, the critics may have to eat their words.
Brooklyn deserves a strong voice, and that's why I'm going to be demanding charter changes to beef up the job of borough president and public advocate and community boards. We must strengthen these offices, demand budgets determined by formula and not by whim, so those you elect to fight for your interests can do so.
When he's not petitioning City Hall, we can only assume the borough president will be donning a hard hat to supervise all of the development projects he's championing. Projects not unlike the $15 million renovation of the Park Slope Armory.
Now, I want everyone to look around you at this beautiful new Park Slope Armory YMCA and think about how wonderful it would be for the residents and family and children of this neighborhood. I'm proud to have played a role in getting this done. And there is absolutely no reason that the residents of Central Brooklyn, which is home to 2 gorgeous, massive, and underutilized armories, should not have the very same amenities. As borough president, I'll be allocating $1 million to each one to get the ball rolling, and I promise you I will not rest until the Bedford Atlantic Armory in Crown Heights and the Sumner Avenue Armory in Bedford-Stuyvesant look just like this.
And what state of the borough would be complete without a shout-out to the seaside?
To the world at large, Coney Island still conjures America's playground. In the Coney Island plan, I call for more amusements, as well as Dominic Rescua, insisting that local county residents, Coney residents, who will be hosting the world, benefit from jobs, affordable housing, and discounted amusements as well.
It seems in these recessionary times that Brooklyn is doing the best it can with what it has, from its places to its people.
We need to create incentives to get our largest companies to employ our own and penalize those that have received taxpayer bailouts and yet still refuse to create jobs right here for those who are struggling. We must continue to fight to create the opportunity and bring these jobs home. That's why my office is working to bring in a large-scale employer, a manufacturer like LG Electronics, which may find benefits to building an assembly or distribution center right here in the Navy Yard or East New York. We'll be reaching out to corporations that might locate regional offices here. We must make these job opportunities accessible to the hard-working residents of Brooklyn.
And I caught up with the hard-working BP.
So you got an 85% plurality. How do you plan to spend that political capital in the next 4 years?
Well, the first thing is you never take anything for granted. You have to earn your election every day that you're in public service. In the next 4 years, I hope will be my most productive since I'm borough president. And for me, it's a matter of an important goal to really leave Brooklyn far better than when I began as borough president. And that's what I'll aim to do for the next 4 years.
And then in the 4th year and 1 day as mayor?
I wouldn't even guess. The most important thing, I hope in 4 years from now, that I'm in good health and my wife's in good health, and that we're living in a world of peace and we have full employment. There's a lot more important things, but it's okay no matter what happens. I feel that I've reached what I wanted to be, and anything beyond this in terms of public service, we'll see. We'll see what the next chapter is.
Tonight we're celebrating the Republic of Brooklyn.
The Republic of Brooklyn, big time. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay.
Brooklyn Independent Television on the BCAT TV network.